Thank you very much, Ijoma. And I have joining me for the live interaction, Richard Okiasi. He is the team lead for Science Services. Mr. Richard, thank you for finding time to join us tonight.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here.
Yeah, I know you relate a lot with people who are job seekers. Now let's look at the major obstacles usually faced by this group of people in the labor market.
Okay, I think the two most important challenges they face is first the mindset, and then secondly the reality. So the mindset first is usually there is no job in Nigeria, and then the reality is that most of them are playing with a past playbook. Currently we're having what we call labor surplus in Nigeria, which means we have more hands in the job market than the work available can consume. So first, most people now think because of that there are no jobs, but there are jobs. It's just how you distinguish yourself, and it's good we're having this conversation today.
Okay, so it's about how you distinguish yourself. Now, how can I distinguish myself as a job seeker?
Okay, so first things, the mindset, like I was talking about, a lot of people think, oh, I'm out of school, this degree is enough. So that was the past playbook I was talking about. Say, the times of our parents when they were asked from school, some even during their convocation, some companies come to look for them. It's quite different now because there's labor surplus, you need to do more. One of the ways you can distinguish yourself is get a mentor as early as possible. Don't wait till when you're out of school. If you are saying your fourth year, your final year, and you know that this course you want to practice in this area, look for somebody who is working in that field and make them your mentor. Ask them about the field, be learning from them. Some of them could be very cool to even teach you some of the things around the job, and before you leave school they can even recommend you to say, oh, I've trained this person myself. But a lot of people don't do that, right? Social media is there, LinkedIn is there, where you can connect with some of these people. That's one way you can distinguish yourself. Another way is to get volunteering experience. So the main thing is right now employers are very skeptical because there's labor surplus. There's also the tendency of making mistakes in hiring. So companies are quite skeptical about giving people chance. So for you to also prove that, oh, you're worth it, you should try and volunteer. Give out your services, would I say for free. You are also learning, you're also gaining.
Let me come in there, because when you mentioned volunteerism, actually I smiled, and I know that a lot of job seekers watching now will also be feeling the way I feel. Yes, you're looking for money, and that's the first reason why you need to get a job, and so suddenly you have to volunteer to do a free job. How does that work?
So that's why I'm recommending you do this even before you leave school. So that period where you're still under the coverage of your parents, NYSC period, these are the periods you do some of these things. A lot of people tapped into these things while in their final year during the NYSC period, and by the time they were out, they were now fit to go in directly for some jobs. So you're not just coming for the company to learn from them. Now you have something that they can work on. Also, we also have the challenge with many graduates who don't really know where to go. They don't know the direction. Some, they just went to school just to get that certification. It shows when they come out from school.
Okay.
That challenge is also a challenge that employers now have to deal with. Some of them run away from it. So if you're still confused, why not join groups? There are network group communities where you can expand yourself, expand your mind, and then with that you can begin to now say, oh, I think I like this, I want to develop in this. This thing, the best way to do it is while you're doing your service. A lot of people run away from CDSs. In CDSs you have conversations, quality conversations that can begin to expose you. A lot of people talk about, oh, they should scrap out NYSC. I will always say good things about NYSC because it helped me. If you are not getting value from NYSC, it means there's something you're not yet doing about, and you're not really looking at the values NYSC have to present.
Okay. All right. I was privileged to attend one of your trainings, and one of the issues that was raised at that event was the fact that some job seekers make attempts, and once they try once, twice, and thrice, they get discouraged and they don't want to try anymore. Now, what do you think they need to know?
So interviewing is a challenge. A lot of people, and I can tell you for a fact, a lot of people have challenge during interviews. Some don't know that interviewing is actually a skill, so you have to actually practice, you have to learn, you have to. Some people, when they get to interview hall, ask them even their name, they get lost, and why they can be brilliant, they can have the best grades, is just an issue. Some employers might not look past it, some will, but you want to put yourself in the right position. Please go and learn how to answer interview questions. Go and learn the basics of acing interviews, or being in an interview hall, dealing with multiple people throwing questions at you. It does not just come by because you have a first class or a second class offer. You have to actually be skilled in it. It's just like public speaking or communication. If you're not good at it, you have to learn it. So if you want to, so far you've started getting in front of organizations, they've been inviting you for interviews, it means there's something good about your CV, there's something good about your packaging. Then if you're not getting any job, it means is during the interview something is wrong. So try and get somebody to coach you if necessary.
All right. Thank you very much. Well, maybe let me just give you this parting one before you leave. Is acquisition of tech skills enough to qualify one for gainful employment? Maybe you just wrap it up in less than a minute.
Yes, it's actually important. Where we're going to currently, tech skills are important. So everybody has to have one tech skill or the other. And of course, you need to know your basic, using your basic computer softwares and all of those things. So we're in the era where everybody, whether you're a techie or not, you have to be conversant with what is happening in the tech world, because we're entering the tech world.
Mr. Richard Okiasi, Team Lead, Fast Hire Services. I must thank you so very much indeed for finding time to be with us tonight. Thank you. Now, if you're just joining us, this is NT Port Harcourt Prime News at 7. There'll be more reports. Just before we go, a quick reminder that you can watch our news streaming live on our social media handles currently showing on your screen. Like our page on our Facebook to get updates of our news and programs. You can also watch all our news at NT Port Harcourt on Star Times Channel 103. Well, thank you so very much indeed for watching. From me, it's good night.